Hello. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Moore's October Rants. Today's rant is going to be titled Importance of Kindness, because I think people really do lose sight and they forget that how important it really is to just be kind to people. You know, being kind to people, it doesn't cost any money. It doesn't cost anything to be a kind person to people. And, you know, kindness has a way of reaching other people in a way that's incredible, you know? I remember hearing about a story about a woman and, you know, she died. And after she died, they found like her little diary in her room. And she said something about how an act of kindness can create a chain reaction of different acts of kindness around the world. If everyone is just kind, it can change the world being nice. But obviously the world's never going to be a kind place. But, you know, one act of kindness, she's right. One act of kindness can create a chain reaction where other people are kind to each other. And I really do believe that, you know, because when you're around kind people, like when you're around people that are just genuinely nice, it makes you feel better, you know, like being around really nice people, it makes you feel better inside, you know. I remember there was this guy, he worked at Walmart, he worked in the deli section, and I can't tell you, like I can't even explain it. That dude was so happy and he was so nice to people. It's not that like he would talk to people and like be nice with conversation. Like, it's just like when he'd hand people the orders and when like they'd tell him what they want. And he was just so positive. He had such a good attitude. He was so bright. Like, it makes you feel better being around people like that. And it's so powerful, you know? Your attitude has a huge effect on the people around you. And, you know, because energy is contagious. If you're around horrible people, it's contagious. It makes you want to be horrible. But when you're around really kind, like respectful, gentle, nice people, it makes you want to be gentle, kind, and nice, you know? Like it really inspires you to be better when you're around that. So kindness is so important. It's literally free. Anyone can be kind. Anyone can do the right thing. Anyone can just be a good person. And, you know, like I want like kindness to come back in style. Like I want it to be cool to be kind to people, you know, because I feel like as a society, I feel like we've really lost sight. Like I said at the beginning, you know, I really think that people just don't really see the value of kindness anymore. You know, like it's seen as, you know, an annoyance, like something that they have to do that they don't want to do, you know. If being kind is something that's hard for you to do, then maybe you need to look within inside yourself. If being a good person to people is something that's hard for you to do, you know? It's different for me because I'm naturally a kind person. You know, I don't have to think about being kind to people. I'm just naturally a nice person. So I don't struggle with it, but I know some people struggle with it. But, you know, maybe some people just don't feel like they have any obligation to be nice to people. But, you know, being nice to people is so important. It really can make someone's fucking day just being good to them, you know? Like the guy at Walmart, you know, him being respectful, nice, and kind, and handing people their orders with a smile, having a good attitude, just being a nice person, you know? I remember, like I said, I'd go there, and that would make my entire day seeing that guy. Like, I'd purposely go to Walmart to a deli so I could get my stuff and see that guy, you know? Like, he made my day better, literally. Like, one act of kindness can make someone's day completely better, and it can really turn someone around if they're having a bad day. People have no idea how powerful one act of kindness really is, and it really can create a chain reaction. Rachel Scott was right. That's her name, Rachel Scott. She was right about that, and I hope people can, you know, understand that, you know, as they live. And, you know, like, because when you are around people that are disrespectful, rude, and mean, like, it really makes you appreciate kindness more. And if you're not generally a kind person, like if you have to work on it, it really will wake you up and show you the importance of it, because it's so important to be a kind person to people. And, hopefully it comes back in style. You're always going to have mean people in the world, and that's something that, people need to accept, that you're never going to get rid of mean people. Like, you're always going to deal with mean people in your life. But anyways, thank you for listening to this episode of the Mars October Rant. Signing out. Have a good one, guys. Goodbye.